What's up, people? This is William Jones, making videos about leaving religion. The videos are designed to make you think. Turn your brains on and begin to think. You've been taught things all your life that you have never questioned or thought about rationally. If the truth is the truth, question it, and it should return to you the same truth. But if you feel like, I don't have to look up all of that, I just believe it, you've been had. You've been bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? You've been run amok. All of that, because your brain is turned off to even look into what you believe. And look, and if you got to believe with no evidence, you've been had. You've been got. You can't even look into it. That's not faith in you strong. That's stupidity. That's ignorance. You're a victim. You've been victimized. All right. So, Busters, on this video, I want to talk about a passage, and I didn't look it up before I did this. One or probably two or three of the Gospels. But what is this? It's about give unto Caesar. Right? Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. So let's get into it. Look. And I didn't look it up, so I'm going to kind of freestyle for, the basics of the story. It said that one of the people asked Jesus, should we pay taxes? Jesus said, bring me a coin. Bring me a coin. They gave him a coin. He said, whose superscription is on this coin? Or whose image? Whose superscription is on this coin? And they said, Caesar's. And so he said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and unto God what is God's. Everybody, ooh, that's deep. That's deep. Yeah, it's deep. Now, let's take it out of the storybook and let's come to the real world. Take it out of the storybook. Let's go to the real world. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, which was the money. And render unto God what is God's. What's that? Probably tithing, right, which goes back to giving Caesar the money. Praying, fasting, right? I guess you could say living right according to whatever, right? So those are the things unto God. Let's look at the real world now. Me and you walking through, we find a black hefty bag sitting there. We in the park, black hefty bag sitting there. What is this black hefty bag? Open it up. It's full of $20 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills. And I'm talking about hefty bag, puffed up, tied up, and I mean it's full of money. And we find the bag, and I say, look at here. Understand that for the love of money is the root of all evil. You know, those that have gone searching after money, they have just gone astray and everything. So what I'm going to make a sacrifice, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dirty money and I'm going to dispose of the dirty money. All right? But you give unto God prayer for our protection. You pray for us that we safe in this situation, and you fast for us that we'll be safe in this situation. But I will get rid of this dirty money. Holler back at you. You ain't going for that. You can be like, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. We about to split this money. You don't want to hear how evil money is, the love of money. You don't want to hear that. We're going to split this money. This money going to get split. Or your wig gonna get split, and I'm gonna take all the money. Bottom line, you don't want to hear that mess. So render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Look at who wrote the book. We're talking about the Romans put this together. The Romans put the New Testament together, got you following a passive Messiah, Jesus the Christ. And what does he say when it comes to Rome and their money? Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Right. Pay your taxes. Give that money to Caesar. But here's the irony of it. No matter how deep these pastors and preachers, apostles and bishops claim to be in their ministries, they all file a 501c with the government so that they are tax exempt. They are not rendering unto Caesar what is Caesar. They are keeping all the money to do what they want with it, with your money. Why are you filing a 501c? When you do that, and you're not supposed to be mingling with the world, so why are you mingling with the government with a 501c? So now your church technically belongs to the government, which is why, how often do you hear churches talk about the government? How often are churches now leading the charge against what's going wrong in society? They ain't messing up their money. They're going to talk about you and what you need to do, but they ain't going to talk about the government and what's going on with that. When they got a 501c and they got, more than 500 members, oh, you ain't got to worry about them. Or you talk, oh no, my pastor, he talk about all that stuff in the government. Right, with all 20 of y'all there in church, right? All 30 of y'all in church, right? But when they start getting past 500, they don't talk like that. They got to get that money. It's April 5th, 2018. Easter just passed, this past Sunday. Today is what? Technically Thursday right now. Easter Sunday. They had to get their money. You had to render under the church Caesar. You had to give them, they want that money. They want that cheddar cheese. I'm sorry. But look at them. All I'm telling you is this. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. You don't want to hear that when it comes to the money. We splitting that money. You ain't gonna let me take all that money. Right, like I say, Bible stuff only stay in the Bible, in the storybook. Like Harry Potter stuff stay in the Harry Potter book. If y'all reading some 50 Shades of Grey, I guess that's stay in the 50 Shades of Grey book. The Moby Dick gonna stay in the Moby Dick book. You're not gonna really live by this stuff. And you can say you want to live by the Bible, but you can't live. If I can ever find one Christian that gonna say, if somebody slapped me on my right cheek, I'll turn the other, let them hit me there too. I can't find one. When I say, if somebody slapped you on your right cheek, I can't finish a sentence before they say, oh, we fighting. I'm gonna put my religion over here, we gonna fight. Right. You don't really believe this stuff, because you know it don't work. It's just stories, right? Render unto Caesar what is Caesar. These churches, the leaders won't give to the government. The leaders of these mega churches, big churches, won't even pay taxes to the government. So how they gonna preach it and they ain't living it themselves? Hypocrites, I'm out of here. Peace.